Hey there, Lisa. Kimberly here with Elite Roots Digital Marketing Agency. I reached out and spoke with you earlier today, promising this short video just to give you a few tips to help you increase your online traffic. Now, I don't want to waste anyone's time, so by the end of this video, if you like what you've heard and would like any further help with getting more leads for your business, then give me a call. But if not, no harm, no foul. Take these tips and use them for yourself. Alright, so I want to go over three main points with this video. First is your website, second is going to be your Google business profile, and third is kind of the backside of things. So first with your website here, I love that you have your phone number right up here at the top. Although I was informed when I tried to reach out to this number, I believe it is still Mr. Reynolds' number, Coach Reynolds, but he said this is no longer a number for Forever Fencing, so definitely something you want to make sure that it gets taken off of your website if it's no longer a valid phone number for your business, though he did make sure to direct me back to this number so that I could go ahead and get a hold of you. Now, and as I scroll through your website, I did watch this video. It's adorable. Your family was adorable whenever this was shot. I don't know how long ago that was, but very cute, especially at the end with your kids. Now, the one thing that I do see that you're really missing is just content in general, especially on this main page of your website. Google loves content, and Google is the main search engine that most people are using. Now, not all, but most people. So that's what we're going to talk about mainly today is Google, and Google loves content. Google really likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on the main page of a website, and I know that sounds like a lot, but I promise you that much content is really beneficial. I mean, it's even part of the algorithm that Google uses to see who they are going to put at the very top of a search, and that top spot is what gets the most traffic. Another thing that much content will do for you is it allows you to plug in more keywords for you to be found for. Without keywords on your website, Google doesn't know what you actually do, and they won't send you any traffic to your site either. Now, and when I'm talking keywords, this is a whole list of them. So Fence Company's Kansas City actually has 700 searches per month just for this one phrase alone. Now, in fencing, Kansas City is another 250. Of course, I've only searched Kansas City, and I know you do jobs like over in Lawrence and in some of those smaller cities. You might even go all the way over to Topeka. I'm not sure exactly where your service area is, and that'd be definitely something I would suggest, and I'll go over that again when we get over here. But definitely just try and get more unique keyword-rich content on your main page of your website and in these other pages as well, and that alone is really going to help boost you up to a higher position in Google searches, especially if you're really focusing on location-specific keywords like I had that list for here. And there's a list just like that for other cities and towns. It just is not going to show quite as heavy on the volume, on the number of searches for those keywords. So I actually have pulled up that keyword that was at the top there, 700 searches, for my search, just to kind of show you what your competition looks like in the area. Now, the first thing that you see here is going to be the Google Map Pack, and this is where your Google My Business profile would be listed if you were in the top 3 for this area. Being in the top 3 actually is very, very beneficial. 40%, so remember this was 700 for searches per month, 40% of those will actually just go into these top 3 businesses of the Map Pack, and they won't go any further. Another 30% will only go to the top business that's down here in the organic section. Now, and this is a directory, Angie, this is a directory, and Google will put these guys here sometimes just because they have so much content, but really Google prefers to put the smaller businesses up above the big directories. You just have to have enough content on your site in order to do that. So let's talk about the rest of your Google My Business profile. I pulled this up and I almost thought it was a bit of a mistake. You've got 136 reviews with almost a full 5-star rating. Kudos. That is awesome. Now, and reviews is not all of what gets you to the top though. So Some other big things is your photos. Getting these photos all saved as different keywords and targeting those service areas that you want to be able to provide services for, and even geotagging these photos can help so much in Google realizing where your service area actually is, so that you can get ranked in this type of search rather than just for your tiny little town of, oh, I'm not even going to try, I'm going to butcher that name. But maybe even Lawrence or Topeka or Oskaloosa. I mean, I don't know exactly what town you'd actually end up ranking for other than your hometown here. So that's the biggest piece of advice I have for you on your Google My Business profile, because you've got everything filled out, you've got the reviews that you should be up there in the top of the pack, but Google just doesn't know where your service area is with you having your address kind of out in the boonies a little bit. So I know that some businesses, we've got like a red box around the service area that they have. That would be my best suggestion for you, if even, and then do the photos too. Really make sure that you have those photos saved as keywords. Save them before you load them into Google. That's how you do it. So just on your computer, have them saved on your computer as those different keywords, and then load them in. Do that for your website too. That helps pack in more keywords. There is one other thing that does help and can help quite a little bit with getting to the top of the map pack, and that is citations. Now, citations are just listings of your business in different directories across the web. Now, in directories are like Angie and Yelp and Yellow Pages. Those are some of the most common ones, but there's hundreds of them out there. You just have to find them. Easiest way is to actually look into some of your top competition and see what directories they're in. Go out and get in those same exact ones, and then go out and try and find even more. The more directories you're in, the better. It's going to bring in more business from the directories alone sometimes, for those more popular ones at least, but then just the number of citations will bump you up in this area very quickly. Alright, so the last thing I want to talk to you about is the backside of your website, and that has to do with this organic section. 30%, as I said earlier, of your searches for this particular keyword or any particular keyword, that top spot takes 30% of the volume. So it's definitely also a great thing to be up in the top spot. It's really going to bring in more traffic to your website, which turns into more leads, which turns into more clients. So looking at the backside of your website right now, you have 6 referring domains giving you 20 backlinks, and you're currently ranking on your entire site for 8 keywords. And that's bringing you 36 clicks to your website per month. If I was to guess, I'd say probably most of that's coming from, from your brand. Because I did say that, with 136 reviews, people know about you, at least a little bit. So word of mouth is doing you big favors. But how much more traffic could you get if you got to the top of Google searches? Let's take a peek at your competition in the area here. So this is a Guire Fence, and they've got 221 referring domains, giving them 1.3 thousand backlinks, and 276 keywords is how many that they have on their website. With all of that, they're getting 838 clicks to their website per month. Now, how many more leads and how many more clients would you end up landing with that many more clicks to your website? Especially if you got your website all updated and prettied up a little bit. I think that you would end up bringing in so much more revenue to your business. Now, and you might be asking, what is a backlink? How do I get more? Well, backlinks are just links from one website back to yours. That's all they are. Now, in those citations I was talking about for your Google business profile, well, those will give you a backlink, but that's not going to be the strongest one out there. Strong backlinks are going to help build you up even faster. And a strong backlink is going to be some sort of relation to fencing in some way, shape, or form. So a site that relates back to fencing and has a lot of backlinks and referring domains themselves. And they just have to be willing to give you a backlink, and you're golden. And some websites will sell them, some websites you just have to reach out and ask. It's a time-consuming process sometimes, but it's definitely doable. All right, so that is all I have for you today, Lisa. I really hope you found this helpful, and if you're interested in more information to help your business grow, then please reach out and we can chat. I mean, if not, no big deal. Please enjoy these free tips I've given you. If you don't mind giving me a little bit of feedback on how I did on this video, it would really be greatly appreciated. I do hope you found it helpful. That's all I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for watching, and talk to you soon.